there's also the possibility to create a dynamic template, which means that the fields are, or the selections you make when you create the document, change the text on the document. So let's have another look on the contracts. And to save time, I've already created the employment contract template, like I did with the project plan. But if we take a look here, and this is something that it's a bit difficult to find currently. I don't know if they're going to change it at some point, but if you want to edit an existing template that you have created, you need to go to the Edit New menu, and here you have the templates you've created, and here you can edit the template. So this is a bit, it's a bit difficult to find if you don't know it, but this is currently the only path where you can edit the existing modern template. So it's good to know. It's also in the documentation, so don't worry. So I've created same way. I have set up the template, but this time this field here, since this is our employment contract, so depending on which position the new employee has, the following chapter will change. So for example, if the position is specialist, the contract will have this chapter. But if it's a manager position, it will have this chapter. So you can have dynamic fields, and depending on what you choose earlier in the document, the later on chapters or pieces of text will change. So, and it's done basically in the same way. So this one, and this is even a managed metadata field, so the position. So if you edit that, again, the same thing. Use as a content field, I have chosen this one. So all this one will be changed based on this selection. And then it's a managed metadata. So the usual term set, you need to go here and choose the correct one. So this one, I think it's, yeah, it's under the people and the job title list. So basically you would have all the job titles in our organization, so nobody can write anything on their own, like a modern work, for example, magician. That would be a cool title, would it? So we can force the people to use the existing managed metadata values that we have. So this is a good one. I'm happy with that one. So I will just close that. And since I didn't change anything, it's all good. And this is, so position description for specialist, this is the field. So I have actually chosen everything here. And this is a dynamic. So when the position field, and now I didn't choose everything, so that's why it gives me something. So when the position field here defined previously is exact match with specialist, here we go, apply, and there could be an field. So if there would be 2 or more conditions to fill out, then this text would appear here, but now we have only one. So if this field here is the position is exact match with specialist, then yeah, now it doesn't let me change anything, but anyway, then this text would appear. And the same for this one. So if again the position description for manager, this is the text, and there is the condition. C condition, this one. So yeah. And then the rest of the fields are basically the same as in the previous example. So I didn't do any changes for the template, so I won't republish it, and I don't have the option to publish it. But when I create a new employment contract here, you can see the magic happening. So Here we have the same thing, and now again, I'm as an end user who is filling out a new employment contract. So here is the employee name, and this would be then, for example, Anna Field, and her position would be, and as you can see from the document, this section here is now empty. But when I start to type or choose from the selection, if she would be a manager, and since I'm using the managed metadata field, it will offer me the correct title. So I will choose the manager, and voila, the information defined in the field. So these are the manager position tasks will appear here. But if I will change it, no, she's not a manager. Actually, she's a leader. So I will get another set of information here. So this is the idea for the dynamic fields. And again, start date today. And here you can have the employer signing name. So it's me. I'm the CEO apparently. And then I'm going to sign it today. And next. And it will just give me the review for the conditional sections. And I can just create the document for, and this would be Anna Field, employment contract, create. It will create the document. And basically what you can do here is that you can use almost any kind of text to have as a dynamic field. So if I choose A, then something happens in the document. There's a limitation that you can only choose chapters. You cannot change, for some reason, you cannot change titles within the document. So if you have like a section title, for some reason, the dynamic template field won't accept the title as a dynamic field. And here we go. And a field employment contract is here. So yay, with the dynamic templates and everything works. So here we have the leader position specific duties. There are some extra available lines here. So you might want to tweak your template so that the end user doesn't need to tweak it, and there won't be any extra space left in the final document.